Double dose.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Double Dose. Hi Taylor.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay, but you have some news apparently.
I know, yeah. I've been dying to tell this story because I mentioned it on my Instagram story and then I didn't really expand on it. So everyone's like, what are you talking about? How did this happen? So I got a concussion in Turkey and it is the stupidest story ever, but like the aftermath was so scary.
Yeah.
So I got really, really drunk with my friends. We're literally just in our hotel room, just drinking nonstop, and everyone went to sleep. And I was so drunk by this point that I actually don't remember exactly what happened or how I did it.
Yeah.
But we were staying in a cave hotel. So like the walls were stone, so like concrete essentially. And I was so drunk and I remember slipping and I fell backwards and like didn't land on anything, just hit my head on the wall, like my head first, the back of my head. And I actually forgot about it. And then I went to sleep and I woke up in the morning and I forgot that happened. And I was like, what the fuck? Like my head's so sore. And I like touched it and I had this huge egg on the back of my head.
No.
And I had like a really bad headache and I was just like, oh, whatever, it'll go away. And then 3 days later, it had gotten so much worse. Like I had a really bad headache.
Yeah.
And it was like just nonstop. And I went to bed that night really early and I was just really worried. I woke up at like 3 a.m. full panicking because my head was so sore I couldn't sleep. And I was like, this isn't right. Like
something's wrong.
Something's so wrong.
Yeah.
So I saw a doctor. I was in Thailand at this point and I called like the hotel doctor.
Yeah.
And he was so funny. He comes in and I tell him what happened. I told him I hit my head. He didn't even feel my head. He didn't feel the egg. He just looks at me and goes, you just need to hug yourself. And I was like, what? And he didn't speak the best English, but he 100% said that. And then he's like, I think you have a lot of anxiety. He's like, it's really hard.
It's your own fault.
It's really hard. You're traveling by yourself. You're alone. He like looks around the hotel room and it's just me. And he's like, you get a bit lonely and you can overthink and, up here. And he does like the talking signal with his hands.
He fully gaslit you.
He fully gaslit me. And I was like, I was like, okay. And I was like wanting him to leave. Guess how much that costed for him to tell me that I have anxiety? It was $300. Thank God I have travel insurance. Anyway, after that, I was like, right, I need to go to an actual hospital and see a doctor.
Yeah.
And like
in Thailand still.
And like they didn't do any scans or anything because I was like, I actually can't be bothered at this point. I was so fucking sick of doctors gaslighting me. They shone like the light in my eyes.
Yeah.
And straight away they were like, oh yeah, you've got a concussion. They could tell by the way my eyes were reacting to the light.
Oh
and then
my
they
God.
looked at the back of my throat. I don't know how they could tell, but they looked at the back of my throat. Apparently when you have a concussion, there's like green stuff at the back of your throat.
What?
I also don't know if this doctor
They just wanted your money.
I don't know if they made this up, but yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, well, there you go. And they just said wear sunglasses and like don't go on your screen and stuff like that. And I was like, fuck, I've got to like start writing notes for the podcast.
Yeah, you're like, I need to stare at a
look
screen.
at the screen. Anyway, but I wore sunglasses like literally 24/7 and within 2 days it was better. But it was pretty creepy. Like I was scared. And then a friend of mine was like, oh, that happened to me. And I actually had a brain bleed. And I was like, cool.
Just
Thanks
what you
so
need
much
to
for
hear
telling me.
while you're overseas.
Yeah, by myself.
That's so scary.
But I'm okay. I
Did
think.
you have to pay to go to the hospital?
Yeah, I did.
Lots of money?
It was like $500.
Oh my
But
God.
I again have travel insurance, so I should be able to claim that. I've got like all the documentation.
Surely.
Yeah. But it's so funny because when I go to claim that first doctor, he's written on the notes like something ridiculously stupid like anxiety or go hug yourself or something.
Downplayed everything that was wrong with you.
So now I feel like embarrassed to
You
claim
basically
it.
paid $300 for a friend.
100%. And when he walked out the door, he goes, have a nice life.
Oh my God.
It was so funny.
That's so cute
Yeah,
though.
it's a good story, but I was a bit angry.
I don't blame you.
Okay, guys, we have our follower confessions segment. So we did a question box on Instagram and asked you guys to give us your anonymous confessions, and we got some pretty funny ones. Do you want to start us off?
I will start. Let's go with one from here. I am turning 33 and I'm still a virgin.
That's not that bad.
It's not that bad. I also believe it because from a fake account, it's got no profile picture.
Oh, yeah, true. Yep,
So I
very
think it's true.
anonymous.
I don't think that's bad.
No.
But I'm glad you could get it off your chest.
Yes,
to
me
us.
too. Me too.
And now thousands of other people.
Yeah. Okay, I walked in on my stepmom and stepsis fucking, and they asked me to join. Is this just in your
It's
imagination?
a fantasy. This is not true.
I don't think that happened.
He's just seen confession as tell Annie Knight your wildest
Yeah.
dreams.
What you wish would happen.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I don't think it's true.
I don't believe that. Show me proof.
Okay, I'll go again. I passed out on my mate's front lawn and his dog pissed on my head.
That's fucked.
That's
really funny. I like that one.
That's so funny.
That's probably going to be like the only non-sexual one we get.
Yeah, probably. No, that's hilarious.
That's really funny.
Deserved. He probably didn't want you on his territory.
Yeah, exactly. He's marking his territory. You're his bitch
true.
now.
What else did the dog do?
Yeah, that you're not telling us about. Okay, I'm 38 and have paid for all 4 times I've had sex. Kind of similar vibes to the 33 virgin.
Yeah.
It's not at all.
I just
Is
wonder.
it not?
Well, one's a virgin, one's not.
It's like the same thing.
At least he's had sex 4 times.
Yeah, I mean,
I have questions. I want to know if he goes back to the same girl.
same girl or yeah. Wait, same. I've had sex. Same person, or if it's I also
That's
think
interesting.
like I know a lot of like people who do full service sex work, and they say that a lot of guys just don't have the time to like date or go out and like that's
just easy.
It's just an easy way of doing it.
But I also think that it could be easy to fall into as well.
Yeah,
and
true.
you have this experience once that you pay $1,000 for, and then you're like, fuck, I'm not going to take a girl on a date when I know she's going to have sex with me for $1,000.
Exactly, that's so true.
It's too easy.
Yeah, yep. Expensive though, but
yes.
Do you want to read the next one?
Okay. I have sexual dreams about my next door neighbor all the time.
That's kind of kinky.
It's kind of cute. Depends. Let's have a look. Depends how old they are.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Is this coming?
Oh, he looks young. He looks like he's in his 20s.
Oh, that's cute then. Little crush.
Yeah, that's nice.
Love
the girl
that.
next door.
Yeah.
Another fantasy.
Yeah, another fantasy. Okay, my ex was 16, I was 18, and I hooked up with her mum who was 41 at the time.
That's
Fuck.
insane.
Oh.
You know what though? My first boyfriend, I was 16, he was 18, all of his mates were 18.
Yeah.
They like every single time that I was with them all, there was jokes about like whose mum they were going to fuck and whose mum was like down to fuck and all of this stuff.
Really?
All the time. Maybe it's just an 18-year-old boy thing.
Yeah, maybe it is. But did that actually happen?
This confession
Yeah.
or in my friendship group?
This confession. I hope it didn't happen.
No, not that, I mean, probably knowing them, but not that I knew of at the time.
Yeah.
I reckon this is true.
It does sound true.
Yeah.
Far out.
And he's just held on to it for all of these
yeah.
years.
Fuck, I hope that girl didn't find out.
Do you want me to read the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, this one is to Annie's question box. I jerk off to photos of your feet 5 times a day.
Can I just say why? Have you seen my feet? Like, they're literally the gross thing I've ever seen. They're bony and they're long and they're like fingers. They're fingers and they're curly.
Finger toes.
They're finger toes. I can pick things up with my toes. For real.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And when we were at the Maxim house, the girls were all showing us each other's feet. And I was like, no, guys, you understand, mine are the worst. And I showed them like, yeah, they're the worst. And I was like, no one ever asked for feet pics after, like they'll ask me once, I'll send them to them and they'll never ask me again. Because they're that fucking
Wait,
bad.
is this guy a sub or do you reckon he's just going through your Instagram like zooming in?
I feel like maybe just zooming in. Because I don't really post feet pics on my OF.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. I mean, I love that. You love them because not many people do.
You're flattered.
Yeah. Okay, the next one. I'm not gay, but best sex I have ever had was with a BBC. I feel like you're not straight.
You're somewhere in between.
Yes. I think if the best sex you've ever had was a BBC.
I think him saying I'm not gay, that's some denial.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is okay. You've got to work through it.
Because you're admitting you enjoyed it.
But you did like it.
Which means you're going to go back again.
Yeah.
If the
If
opportunity
the
comes
answer
up.
is yes, would you do it again? And the answer is yes. I feel like we should explore that a bit more.
I fucked my girlfriend and when we broke up, I fucked 2 of her daughters. And he's put in brackets, my ex-stepdaughters.
No. No, surely not.
I wish I could press on these people's profiles, but to be honest, he kind of looks the type.
I can't see. It's too small.
Look.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it gives context when I know that they're older. Because at first
Yeah.
I was like, how did you
Daughters, like how
yeah,
young?
Yeah.
But no,
now it
he's-
makes sense.
he is
He's a bit older. Fucked my girlfriend, we broke up. Oh my God, that is crazy.
That's so bad.
okay, yeah.
But then why do
Why
they
did
both say yes?
Is this a bit of imagination?
Assuming they said yes. But why were they in that situation?
I don't know.
That's bad.
That's really bad. Yeah. Can't condone that one. Okay. We had our first threesome and also couple swap on our honeymoon and looking to try for more now. I mean, that's nice.
I like that.
Yeah. Exploring.
Okay, I'll say the next one. Wait, this guy's got 2.
Oh, he's got 2 next to each other. Yeah.
All right. I've peed on a 40-year-old while on cocaine after sex.
I have so many questions. What? So did you have sex and out of nowhere you just peed on her? Or was it part of the sexual experience?
I think he's saying that he's mentioned the cocaine because he's saying that he was not in a well mindset probably. So I think it was an accident.
So you accidentally peed on her.
Yeah.
How do you do that? I have a really funny story, but I don't have permission to tell it. But I might just tell it anyway.
Just tell it. Use another name.
Okay, so a friend of mine, he got really, really drunk one night and went to bed with his girlfriend next to him.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the night, he was sleepwalking and got up and walked around to her side of the bed and peed on her.
That's so funny.
And obviously she woke up and was like, what the fuck?
Oh
and
my
he
God.
woke up the next day and she was really angry at him and he was like, why are you so angry at me? And she's like, you fucking peed on me.
That's so funny.
So bad.
This is from the same guy.
This is the same guy. I've broken up with and gotten back together with my ex at least 5 times and plan to marry. Why do you keep breaking up then?
I feel this makes me kind of sad because the fact that he's put it in your question box, it's like he's harboring some kind of
Like he wants advice? What do you mean?
Yeah, like maybe this is a bit of a cry for help.
Aww. Well, don't get back together with her.
But he says plan to marry. I think he's just confused.
Yeah.
Probably a bit overwhelming considering the peed on a 40-year-old
Yeah.
cocaine situation.
Yeah, I feel like if you've broken up, you should not be getting back together because there's a reason you broke up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
maybe he needs to just have a few more fun nights with 40-year-olds
Yeah,
and then he'll
yes.
figure out what he wants.
Agreed.
Okay. This one's he looks kind of young and a bit of a party guy.
Mm.
I had sex with a stranger at a music festival. My clothes got stolen, Ubered home naked because she wore my undies.
Stop it. Imagine being that Uber driver.
That's so funny.
Oh.
I feel like most Uber drivers would turn that job away. If you
100%.
rocked up and someone was sitting there
Naked.
naked, you'd
Like
be like,
holding-
no chance. You're not coming in my
Maybe
car.
they felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
I would feel a bit sorry for him. All right. I got caught jerking off in my car at Pacific Fair by 2 girls and put on a show for them.
The fact that he said the shopping centre for context, so it can't be fake.
No, yeah, exactly. He gave very specific visuals.
I was going to maybe go there after this recording.
Maybe not now. What?
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he should have stopped once they
I
caught you.
also think he's thinking he put on a show in his mind. Because
Yeah,
if
but
2 girls saw that, they're not going to be standing there
Like, oh, show
watching
me
him.
more.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, we're scrolling down now. I made love with my girlfriend while her best friend was sleeping next to us, same bed.
Oh, same bed is a bit red hot. I've heard of people like in the same room doing
Yeah.
that. But same
The poor
bed.
best friend.
I know. Well, she obviously didn't know. Oh, but they say sleeping.
But also, why are you in the bed with your girlfriend and her best friend?
What happened?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah.
That's a bit weird.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Okay, this is actually funny. It kind of relates to my story that I said before. I pissed on my girlfriend's back in the shower. Did she know?
You have to know.
Because it's yellow.
Yeah. I
But
feel
I'm
like
saying
it's
if-
also very common.
Yeah, I've heard that happening a lot. Thankfully, it's never happened to me because I feel like I would lose my shit if anyone peed on me.
At least it's in the shower, not in the bed.
I know. Yeah, that's true. Good point.
I slept with an older woman at the start of the year only to find out she's my dad's new girlfriend who's moved in.
Stop. What are the chances?
That's so funny. You and your dad must be on the same dating
Yeah.
apps, like with the same age range.
Maybe you obviously look the same. She has a type.
Yeah. Maybe she just wanted a taste of both.
Yeah, exactly. I've had a BJ on the back seat of a bus. It's not that crazy.
I would if I saw someone doing that though, I would be repulsed.
It must have been an empty bus. There's no way there could have been people on it, right?
And also the bus driver has a mirror.
Yeah, he can see. Maybe they were like hidden behind the seats. I don't know. Surely they would have, if it was a public
it's a bit icky.
Yeah, that's a bit gross. I feel like they would have been kicked off if they'd been caught.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like that.
Good confession though.
Yeah, good one.
A girl took me home, wanted anal. She got it. On my way out, her cousin downstairs blew me and she didn't know.
Stop. That's so funny.
That's so gross.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I feel bad for the girl. I mean, I guess she probably didn't care.
This is not realistic. A girl took me home. So he's gone and done whatever he's done with this girl. And he's just walked downstairs and the cousin's like, all right.
My turn.
What is wrong with some of these people?
I don't know.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
scared of people now. I had an entanglement with a coworker slash manager and never spoke again. That's not that crazy. Sorry to say.
Completely discredited their confession.
I'm so sorry to tell you that that's not that wild.
The next one reminds me of a subscriber. I wore girls' undies.
Yeah.
I have a subscriber who wears girls' undies.
Me too.
I think it might be the same one. I think we've talked about it.
Probably.
Before.
Yeah. I had an affair with my wife's sister for 7 years. That's really bad. We can't condone that.
No, that's very naughty. Don't do that.
Yeah.
But I feel like guys just have weird brains.
Yeah, like really weird. Like they need lobotomies. Sorry, guys.
Bad things, guys. Behave.
Only the bad boys. Okay, guys. Well, that was fun. If you have any confessions to make, just email us or DM us and we'll definitely do this again because that was really fun.
It's so good. Let's get into today's spicy session. This one's interesting. We're going to talk about how to make your girl come.
Something that a lot of guys need to learn.
In
my experience.
I've seen your controversy in the media lately.
Which one?
About the things that Aussie guys can't do or things that Aussie guys get wrong.
Oh my God. And the funny thing is that all 3 or 4 of us said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
That like men just go, and actually this is good to talk about, men, or my experiences with men is that like they go straight from 0 to 100. They skip the foreplay. Yeah. They're just like literally like a jackhammer, in and out, done. Like, and then they're like, did you come? No, like obviously not. It's been 2 minutes firstly. Secondly, it was all about you the whole time.
Yeah. They're selfish lovers.
They're very selfish in my experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think foreplay is very important.
It is.
You can't just glaze over that.
But then sometimes if you just want to like get down to business and so does the girl, I'm very like biased towards a vibrator. I'm like, it's easy.
Wait, what do you mean?
I can just worry about myself. You worry about what you're doing.
Yes, sorry, you using a vibrator. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But then the guys who are like, oh, did you come? They're the same ones who don't want you to use vibrators.
And that's exactly right. And they're like threatened by the vibrator. It's like, actually, it just makes it better. And I actually will come if we use the vibrator.
Yeah, I don't have to lie to you anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I don't understand why. So yeah, if you want to make your girl come, use a vibrator.
Yeah.
Also,
explore and have more fun. Don't just be like,
no, stop being selfish. It's not about you. It's not just about you.
It's not about you at all.
It's about me. But
toys and what'd you say? Foreplay.
Foreplay is very important. But as I've said, I think on a previous episode, you can't do it for too long. Like I've had guys go down to me for like 20 minutes and I'm like, stop. Okay. Like, let's just move on now. And then they keep going and they're like, I don't know. I just get bored. And then I'm like, I lose interest. I'm like, you know what? Let's just forget about it.
Laying there thinking about something else.
Yeah. I'm like, oh. But yeah, I think like 5 minutes of foreplay and then fingers and then vibrator.
Yep.
Vibrator, obviously, whilst having sex.
I'm also going to say slow down.
Don't go too fast.
Fast is good sometimes, but you need to have like a good mixture of both.
I agree.
Sometimes
if you just
slow is a lot better.
If you're going fast because you really want to come, then stop doing that. Go slow, then
you
go
fast later.
Yeah,
Worry
exactly.
about yourself after.
Yes, exactly right. I think every guy should go into sex with a girl with the like thought process of I want to make her come first because it is naturally harder for us to come.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot easier for men. So I think you have to remember that. And if you do want to make them come, it is going to take a bit of work.
And also the man coming is normally the finish line.
Yeah, because they can't keep going after that. So you have to sort of make the girl come first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Work on your foreplay, allow toys in, and just maybe talk to her.
Talk to her.
Just treating her like she's there to make you come.
Yeah, like a sex toy.
Yeah. Just open up the conversation about it.
Yeah, I think.
And don't be hurt if she tells you that she hasn't come with you or if she's been faking it.
Yeah.
Just make that your starting point and work from there.
And I think stop being threatened by vibrators. Like I just
stop being scared
topic. Yeah. Or like, I don't understand it.
It's like what we talked about in the car on the way here. We can't be specific.
Yes.
But someone we know is very threatened by toys.
Yes, exactly. And I don't get why, because they just add to the experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't make you any less of a man. It just makes the experience more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we are back with our new segment, which we finally have a name for. It is Annie's Search for Love.
Hello. Annie's Search for Love.
We have a few callers ready to go. But yeah, basically Caleb and Taylor are going to call these guys who are keen to date me. They're going to ask them some questions and then they're going to give me the phone, and these guys are going to have to convince me why I should take them on a date.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows, maybe I'll find the one.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
I get nervous for you.
No, it's fun.
It's fun, but I have to talk to them first. So if they're going to hang up or if they're not interested, I cop it.
True. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Okay, first up we have...
Okay, guys, so it is post-production Annie here. We have a bit of bad news. The caller that we called, unfortunately, withdrew his consent, which he'd given to us. But obviously, we just want to do right by him, so we're not going to include that part of the segment. But I did want to tell you a little story about this caller. His name's not Harry, but we're going to call him Harry just to protect his privacy a little bit. So basically, he was really, really good on the call. Like, I was quite shocked at how, he seems to have his life together. It was really nice. He gave all the right answers. And so I made a mental note to myself that I'm going to call him after I wrap up the recording. Anyway, I get a message whilst we're recording from him and I'm like, oh, that's so nice. He's sent me a message already. And so I left it for a couple hours and then afterwards went to message him and he had unsent the message. And I was like, that's a bit weird. Maybe he was just a little bit shy or something. So then I ended up messaging him just being like, hey, thanks so much for coming on the podcast. You were so good, blah, 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 whatever. Would love to go on a date with you next time I'm in town. And he responded, I'm actually going to read you what he sent to me because at first I was like, oh, that's so nice. He was like, hey, no, thank you. Haha, sorry, I was caught a bit off guard. I'm bad at interview type situations. And I was like, okay, that's nice. Then he responds to my message being like, I would love to. I was actually thinking we could do something more random and fun rather than a dinner if you're open to it, with a little cheeky, laughing face. And I immediately got the ick because nothing will turn me away quicker from a guy than someone who is clearly just wanting to use me for sex. And so good old Harry, unfortunately, didn't get a response. And then after he got left on red, he decided to withdraw his consent for having his part of the segment in the show. So yeah, are the two connected? I'm not sure. But Taylor actually had something to say. She said to me, what if he has a girlfriend? And he's and that's why he unsent the message as well. And also why he didn't want to be on the segment because we did say his age, his location and what his job was and his name.
Yeah, but then why would he have wanted to in the first place?
Well, there's a lot of men out there who have girlfriends and do stuff like that. So,
that's true.
But I mean, I did think maybe he wouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place if he did have a girlfriend. I don't know.
Well, you would hope, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so Harry is cancelled. But I did want to explain as well, since we're doing this Annie's Search for Love, I thought it would be good to talk about maybe some things that do turn me off. And so that's the biggest one is okay, so there's a few. There's actually quite a few. I'm not going to lie. But one of them is don't be super touchy-feely with me on the first or second date because I hate that. I don't know you. I hate people touching me in general. The only time I like to be touched is when I'm like in love with someone or like I have feelings for someone. Like first, second date, sorry, I don't know who you are. Like if you're touching me, you got a hand on my leg, like I just like hate it. I don't like physical touch. Like it's not my love language at all. So that's number one. Number two, yeah, coming on too strong like that where it's like, oh, well, let's just skip the dinner and we'll just go back to your place. No, we're not doing that because I don't know you. You're a random, a stranger. And I don't want to have sex with you. I don't know you. So yeah. But the ways to win me over are just being nice, being respectful. You know, Hattie said something like, I'd love to take you out for a really nice dinner, or like, let me take you out to this bar that I love, or something like that. Huge win.
Which he did on the call.
Which he did on the call.
He was great on the call.
That's why I was shocked, because he was so good on the call. We even asked him like, what was it that first attracted you to me? And he was like, I love your ambition. Like I'm super ambitious too. I love that like you own property. Like you're just so like hardworking and you don't care about the haters and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, that's like really nice. He seems such a nice guy. So I don't know. I definitely am put off by that. So, I mean, if you want to be a part of our Annie's Search for Love segment and come on and have a chat to me, we're kind of calling it like blind phone dating, because essentially that's what it is. I'm not looking at your profile beforehand. We're just doing it blind. So, yeah, if you want to be a part of it, I will probably ask you things like, you know, what first attracted you to me, and if you had to take me on a date, where would you take me, that kind of thing. And I don't want to give away the answers because I kind of want to let you use your common sense. Like if you really know me and you've really, you know, been a fan of me for a while, you'll know what I like. But yeah, I think just be fun, be funny, be casual. It's not serious. Some of the callers have been a little bit nervous, which is fine. But yeah, I love a guy with personality. I love a bit of Riz. Do you know what Riz is?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't.
What do you think I am?
I didn't until.
Oh, did you not?
No, until like I'd heard the saying and I didn't know what it was. I thought it just meant I actually assumed it meant what it meant, but I didn't realize it was short for charisma.
Yeah.
So I didn't connect the two. But anyway, yeah, I just like someone funny. Like if you're gonna come on the show, be open, be jovial, I guess. Jovial, yeah, good word. And yeah, like that's about it. I mean, honestly, I know I always say like I'm complex and that I do have really high standards. But when I tell my friends what I want from a guy, it just seems so simple to me. Like all I want is a loyal, respectful, kind, family-oriented, or like, you know, that's not even essential because I know some people do have like issues with their family for whatever reason. So like, but just like, you know, a kind-hearted person. I think I said loyal already, funny. Yeah, just a bit of a character. Like I don't like someone who's, I don't want to say boring or normal, but like I always think like normal people are boring. So I don't want that. I want someone who has, yeah, like a personality. And maybe just like a touch of weirdness. Like I like a touch of weird. I think that's fun. Yeah, I mean, like that's not asking for that much. He doesn't even, is it though?
It's very specific, but I get what you're saying.
Is it though?
Yeah.
But like, okay, loyal, nice, funny.
Yeah, that's not asking much.
Trustworthy,
but
respectful.
I know very few people that are like that too.
Isn't that crazy?
So that's what's sad.
Yeah. And like sometimes I'll be like to my friends who are married or, you know, are in a relationship, I'll say, oh, why don't you, do you have any friends to set me up with? And like literally no one who is like deserving of you, which is really nice. But like, it's crazy that there's not that many guys out there like that. So if you are that guy, if you tick all those boxes, you got to call in because I'm looking for you.
Okay, for our last segment, we are going to be playing Guess Who? Annie's chosen.
I've chosen.
I'm terrible at this. All I know is that it's a female singer.
Yes, it is a female singer.
And it's not going to be Taylor Swift.
It's not Taylor Swift.
No.
I don't actually know that much about this person.
Oh, that makes it
so
easy.
it could be interesting. What I will say is she rose to fame in 2021.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say without giving anything away. She's currently on tour.
Oh my God, what's her name?
It's not
No, it's not Sabrina.
No.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Damn it. But I have a backup. I have a backup.
Let's go round
We need
two.
the backup. Maybe I am good at this.
Yeah.
You are good. You got it really. Oh, I swear when I did it for you, you did it really quickly. I'm really bad. Hang on.
I was thinking either Olivia Rodrigo or Tate McRae.
Oh, yes. Okay, I think this might be a little bit harder. I just need to find out. Okay. All right. So, female singer, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
She jumped onto the scene, I would say, in 2019. She's
Okay.
had a couple of scandals since then. She's in her 30s.
What type of scandals?
Yeah.
I don't want to give it away.
Right.
Yeah, I can't really say it without giving it away.
What about
Okay.
the genre of music?
1 second. Rapper and singer.
Okay.
Ice Spice.
No.
It's a female.
Female, yeah.
Cardi B.
No.
No, she's been around for a while.
Who's the other one? Not Ice Spice.
Is Scissor a rapper?
It's not her, don't worry.
Okay.
Do we have any more clues?
I'm trying to find some because I don't know that much about.
2019.
She was at the Met Gala.
Oh.
And she's a rapper.
Yeah, I feel like that was a really bad description of like, I wouldn't call her a rapper. So I feel like that's probably thrown you a little bit. She was born in Detroit, Michigan.
That doesn't help me at all.
She performed at Glastonbury. She received 8 nominations at the 62nd Annual Grammy Awards, the most for any artist that year.
Wow.
For the big 4 categories, which was Best Urban Contemporary Album, Best Pop Solo Performance, and Best Traditional R&B Performance.
Oh my goodness, who is it? It's someone who I would know.
Yeah, she has released a single with Cardi B that was released in 2021. She kind of got famous, I would say, via TikTok. TikTok was like her main way of promoting herself.
Nothing's coming to me. Do you know the name of one of her songs? Maybe not like the most popular one.
Yeah. Rumors. Truth Hurts.
Jeez.
I could give one, but it'd give it away.
Lizzo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Truth
consider her a
hurts.
rapper. I think that's what's
Yeah,
weird.
She's
that's-
not a rapper.
That's right, but it said that on the
Yeah,
thing. So
okay.
that, but I
I
understand
also
why that threw
didn't
you.
see her at the Met.
Yeah, she was at the Met.
Oh, I didn't see her out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh,
But-
I didn't even know.
Yep.
There you go.
There you go. You
Lizzo.
got it. You did well.
There's some fun facts.
Yep. Okay, guys, thanks so much for listening to another episode of Double Dose.
Make sure you follow us on all of our socials. Our username is doubledose.thepodcast.
And we'll see you next week.
Double dose.